Hey, I'm Steve Austin, and I'm so glad that you're here. Maybe you're here because you've read my story somewhere. It could have been the Huffington Post or the Mighty, maybe Goodman Project. I write all over the place. But my main website is IamSteveAustin.com. And on that site, I write about recovery from addiction and abuse. I talk about a suicide attempt that I survived. I talk about being an imperfect parent. All sorts of things there on the blog. It's IamSteveAustin.com. And I write because I've learned to own my story, and there's power there. But that wasn't always the case. For years, I lived under a cloud of shame and secret keeping. I was scared to tell my truth. I was so worried about living up to the unrealistic expectations of other people. But it's not the case anymore. I've learned to own my story. I've learned that I have the power to control my own life. I get to write how my story ends, and nobody else has control over me in that area. And when you learn to own your story, you will change your life and the lives of everyone that you invite into the conversation with you. So maybe you're a would-be writer or a speaker, a preacher, a wannabe blogger. Over the next 7 days, I'm going to teach you how to own your story. I'm going to walk with you step by step through every module along the way. I'm just an everyday guy. I'm a normal, average guy. I've got a blog. I've got a couple of ebooks, but I'm not on the New York Times bestseller list. And if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm going to teach you how. So if you're nervous and you think, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into? Trust me, take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna teach you how to tell your story, how to craft it in such a way that you impact the lives of people that it reaches. So stick with me over these next 7 days. We're gonna talk about the main idea. We're gonna talk about concrete nouns and how important they are in inviting the reader or the listener into your story. The concrete nouns, they ignite the reader's senses. They smell, they hear, they touch, they feel, they live that experience with you. We're going to talk about how to have a kick-ass ending. There's a bonus module about titles. I'm going to talk about weak titles versus strong titles and how to create a powerful title that will make people want to read your story. So stick with me. I'm going to be here cheering you along the whole way, holding your hand, walking you through it. We're going to do this together. I'm so glad that you're here, and I'll see you in Module 1.